because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. That counter punch caught him clean. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That hook won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he misses with that jab. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Loma in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance without...
And there's the bell to start round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Will say no mas. Perfect counter lands. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The jab doesn't quite connect. He threw a punch and just got countered. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I like that round. Good work. Good man. You say, I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
On to the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. Good counter punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That uppercut's blocked. Stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You much better. That's work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. We're thinking.
And there's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punching. Catch and shoot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Punch, counter punch. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
To the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Time for the 5th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These two were made for each other. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up till the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. Hold it right there. And that is that. It is a knockout. What a win. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to... Well, he's had enough, and he is going to quit. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but c'est la vie.